Hi guys, so we are starting a very interesting series called People We Love, and who else better than Shivani to start the series with? How would you describe Shivani?
So today versus many years ago, today I describe myself as a working mother because that takes most of my time. I run an agency very passionately today. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm a working mom, keeping the entire ship running. And that's basically how I would like briefly describe myself.
Lovely. And I think you're so much more than that. So with AGASHE hitting its 10-year milestone, so has our relationship, right?
Yes.
We've worked for almost 10 years now.
Yeah.
What has been that one secret sauce, in the world where people keep changing agencies? We've worked together for 10 years. What do you think is that secret sauce that made us work?
I'm just being very, very honest. There is no formula, but it has to be your and my relationship. I think like that has kept this relationship of AGASHE and Mashtag floating. You've always been very open to whatever my team and me have suggested. And sometimes I feel like we've taken a leap with no knowledge of data. We were not reading any of that. And you are just like, Shivani, do it. Dekha jayega. That attitude of just having trust and faith in me. I mean, like 10 years is not a small time to like trust somebody with your baby. And I feel that's been the little secret sauce that, AGASHE has. You are a friend today more than just a brand or a client I work with. And I treat AGASHE more like, whenever I talk about AGASHE, it's like my brand, guys, I work with AGASHE. And that I feel is what keeps us going.
In fact, if I had to answer that question, it would just always be, I remember so many calls where you have addressed AGASHE as your brand.
Yes.
And I think that, that's what keeps me going. I know that I'm in safe hands with my brand. And I know that any outlandish idea is only to propel us forward. What is that biggest shift that you have seen?
So I'll tell you, when we started, we were doing things, you and me both, at our own end of running our companies. We were both, and as a partnership, we were doing things more intuitively. We thought that this is what will work for the brand. This is what's new. We were also way younger, more ready to take risks. And we were just going ahead and doing what we liked to do, what you and me thought would work for the brand. Today, the biggest shift that's happened is we're looking at data. We're looking at what our customer is saying, what the numbers are speaking, what the demand is. Basis on that read up, we're actually deciding the kind of like campaigns we want to execute, what kind of collections you want to bring in. So we're catering more to numbers. Intuitiveness will never die because we are both marketing students. That cannot change. But I feel in these 10 years, with structure, we've also got numbers to back it up with now.
What is that one risk that you did take, which seemed like a mistake, but just seemed like a mistake?
So interesting story, The biggest risk that I think I've taken so far in the 10 years that I have run Mashtag has to be through COVID. I just had a baby in COVID, and I had a baby in May, and COVID March 2020 was announced, lockdowns. We were very unsure of the future. And honestly, physically also, I was a little, exhausted, and I thought that every plan that I had actually made for those 9 months to this day were all over. And my parents were like, take a step back, maybe, don't hire more people, let go of your team, pause a little and you can come back. And I respect every woman who pauses to take care of their baby because that's what they need to do. I couldn't do that. And I was not ready to pause. So the biggest risk during COVID that I took with the support of many clients such as you was I actually expanded my team during that period. I actually I hired more expensive talent, more skilled talent, because I was like, if you're getting through this, it's only going to be upward.
What is the biggest myth about moms in business that you would like to debunk?
So, the biggest myth, and I've seen a lot of interviews and podcasts that say that moms cannot do what they need to do once you become a mother. this is personal. I can't speak for every mom, but I feel like it brings a lot more focus in your life. You become so much more disciplined about how you want to lead your life. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I mean, I do have my moments where I'm doing the latter. But the whole concept of like the biological clock and the career clock are against each other, it's not true, at least for the Indian setup. Yeah. We have a village to take care of. Our children. We can go ahead and do a meeting at 8 a.m. if we need to, and we'll have a grandmother stepping in, we'll have a nanny stepping in. Our husbands are not the way they used to be earlier, with due respect. They will step in to do what they need to do. Your team will support you in case you cannot. So I feel we genuinely today have a village to take care of our children, not in the manner that our mothers did. We can step out and say that, sorry, I can't make it for a 6 p.m. and your team will step in to do that. So today the myth of like, girls cannot work after they have a baby, it's only a myth. Yeah. You totally can do what you want to do, and I mean, with a good support system, you can. So for sure, like that's one myth I want to debunk.
Factual, absolutely. And also women who think that a child is going to stop their lives. I mean, I have another tremendous lady, you know about her, who I worked with, and we had an event that day, and she went into labor later.
Yes, you told me this. Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and oh my God, I didn't know of that. I sent her a text saying, hey, I need the images, the PR coverage, blah, blah, blah. She said, oh, I just popped a baby. Give me 30 minutes and everything will be at your desk.
Oh my God, wow.
I was like, take 30 days.
Wow.
But
wow.
Oh my God, the power. This is one thing that always looms, in our society when it comes to, and at workplace more so, where they say that if it's a mother, she's not going to be too committed to her work.
Yeah.
Right? What do you have to say about that?
So I'll tell you, I have two differing thoughts on it. One as myself as a mom who's working, and one if I'm an employer who's hiring a mom. Okay, I think so. It's so deep rooted in our head that mom priorities do sort of change, and it's not untrue. I mean, it's not like I'm less committed to completing what I need to do, but I will also prioritize today what I need to do. If I need to take my daughter to school and get something done, I have to do it. While as an employer, that may seem like an issue for me. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
And it's just something that we all sort of think about, unless that one specific person again has the village to help and support her. And I know that becomes an issue from an employer perspective. I'm a mom, so today I'll be a little more understanding and be like, you need to be with your child so go. But a lot of people are just hiring like an army, and so many working women are now today moms. Yeah, I mean, you can't deny it. They are very focused.
Yeah.
They are very focused. The first few months when the child needs your personal care, you're with them. Post that, I feel they're more focused, they're more inspired. I am more inspired to show her that, this is what you need to do when, you grow up. You need to be a woman who has complete independence. You need to be strong. Your partner and you are a team. You're not just a girl with a man and the man is the support system. You are both a team who are going to be, making something together.
Right.
Or as a single woman, I mean, doing something together, something for yourself. She needs to understand that. So I feel all moms are here to set an example.